This verse was written for a boy I knew. He taught me how to roll and how to screw. He told me basically to tie my shoes, tie my shoes. Now I don't even trip the blues. He played it for me and my soul canoes. A silly word for canoe, but I snooze down the river when he's chilling down the stream.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a detailed how to smoky eyes, and this is going to be tailored to anyone that has hooded eyelids, hooded eyes. So if you're not already subscribed, please do click the subscribe button in the description box, little red button, and don't forget to turn on the post notifications. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright you guys, so I'm going to start off with freshly primed eyelids. I just used some concealer and I set it with powder, and I do recommend you do this just because, especially when you're doing a smoky eye, like a black smoky eye, you don't want any creasing to happen because it's going to be like, it will just look really messy and it would be very obvious as well. Today's look, we're going to be going in with the Absolute New York Icon Pro palette, this color right here, and this is going to be my transition color. So a transition color is just basically meant to be a color that you put down to help you blend out all the other colors you're going to go in with later on. You can check out my how to blend your eyeshadow like a pro video where I really break down everything. So I'm going to start off with a fluffy brush like this, and I love these kind of brushes to lay down transition colors. And as you can see, the bristles they're densely packed, but they're also like flared out towards the top part, and this is just great to blend stuff out in like circular motions and windshield wiper motions. And yeah, so I really love this brush. So this is a key staple to achieve a really nice smoky eye. Okay, so another trick to help you really get into your crease, especially if you have hooded eyes, is to take your mirror but place it slightly lower, like not exactly at eye level but a little lower. That way you can really see like your eyes, you can really see the full eyes, the full eyelid. Yeah, and you can also see what it'll look like when your eyes are open. So I'm now going to be grabbing this flat brush, and I'm going to just use this to pack on a brow bone color. I'm going to be using this shade right here from my Absolute New York palette. I'm trying not to get this too low to the puffy area of the eyes, just because that can actually make it look a lot puffier than it actually is, which is not the look we are going for. So try to keep this only on the brow bone area. Then you want to just go back in with your fluffy brush and use this to blend once again. Because one of the most important things with a smoky eye is to have a really nicely blended crease and to make sure like there's a smooth transition between the colors. So you want to have a nice gradient basically. So you want to go from the really light shade on the brow bone to a soft like brown in the middle, and then it keeps going to a darker brown, then you get the really, black. So this is the Crown Pro brush in C512. So as you can see, it comes to a tapered end. I'm going to be going in with this dark brown. I'm just going to go in slightly lower than where I placed the first transition color. I'm just going to go back in with my blending brush once again. So make sure you keep this brush handy just because you're going to use it over and over again. So right now I'm going in with a bit of Morocco from the Anastasia Shadow Couture palette, and they sell this color individually as well, so in case you weren't able to get your hands on the palette. And I'm placing that in the lower crease of my eyes. The reason why I went in with Morocco is because it has a slightly warmer tone to it, so I just wanted to add a little warmth to my eyes. Using my Sigma E39 brush, I'm going to be going in with the eyeshadow fudge, and as you can see, this brush is really short and densely packed, so it's really just going to pack on that color even lower in the crease, so really close to the eyelid at this point. And we're just going to be packing that on. As you can see, I'm using patting motions. I'm not swiping just yet because I really want to pack on the color. Just want to blend everything out. And I applied a little bit of the transition color. Okay, so the next step is to apply a base for our black eyeshadow, and to do that I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics gel liner, and this is called Onyx, which looks like this. What I like to do is you can just turn your brush upside down like this, and as you can see I'm using a flat synthetic brush to apply, and this is just going to really get it at the root of the eyelash. But you have to make sure that you don't get this on the actual crease of your eye. Just keep it really, really low. So now I've blended that first round out. So start with small increments and start to build. I'm going to actually switch to the Luxy Beauty small tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to use that to really get into the crease and just in the area where that harsh line was just created. Going back in with some of that dark brown shade. Like I said, you can also use Fudge by ABH for this, because that's also a good dark brown shade. So as you can see, I've just been going back and forth and just blending and blending and blending. And like I said, you just want to blend until you can't see where anything starts or stops. The black that I've chosen today is basically like the blackest black I think I have in my collection, which is Noir by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is what it looks like. So you just want to really, really pack on that color. As you can see, I'm using this small dense brush, and the reason why I'm using a small brush is just because I want to have a good amount of control. So just with this as well, you want to place this lower in the crease, so mainly on the eyelid, not so much on the crease, like so. You can see how black that is. Right now I'm just applying a second layer of the black eyeshadow, just because I really want it to be super intense. So then you're gonna go back in with this fluffy brush to just go over everything. I'm gonna go into Pink Champagne by Anastasia. I'm just going to be adding this into the inner tear duct of my eyes, and this is just going to add a little pop. You can of course use any color you want to do this part. It doesn't really have to be this pink champagne shade. So now the next step after doing that is I like to just go in with a kohl pencil. I'm just going to use this to tightline my eyes. Okay, so I just lined the upper and the waterline of my eyes, and then we're going to just smoke out the lower lash line. Alright you guys, so now I'm going to just put on some mascara as well as pop on some lashes off camera, and then I'll be right back to show you guys the rest of the look. The lashes I'm using today are R&D Beauty lashes in the style Lagos, just because when I do a smoky eye, I like to do a more dramatic eyelash. I really love these lashes as well because they're very, very natural looking, and they're beautiful, and they're so affordable too. So I think I paid about $5 for this.